And we're back. Hello, I am Amandeus, I guess. This is the first time I have bothered to do a video and actually include my voice, so let's get this started, shall we? Now, I have mentioned that this is going to be a more or less blind run or something to that effect. I do know a few things going in, such as whatever's up here, I forget what it's called, is actually the better place to go to in the beginning. Well, as far as I know anyway. I actually, it was mentioned in an earlier comment that I happened to notice that someone had asked if I would do voice commentary, and I suppose this is the answer. I truly have little idea on what it is I should try talking about, though, or what it is I should say. Though I suppose dead air sometimes may not... Well, actually, I guess it's not the best thing, or probably something I should try to avoid, but... Oh, well. Anyway, so I suppose I will start with my experience with with the Souls series. I started with Demon's Souls, and that was introduced to me by a friend, and that was quite an experience. It took me 2 attempts to actually get into the game, simply based off of the difficulty. I enjoyed the setting. I didn't actually finish Demon's Souls. I got to King Elanthium. Not the true king, but that fake one or whatever. Spoiler warning, by the way. And I just never actually got around to killing him, and it bugged me, and I've thought about going back to play it many times, but just never did. I don't know. Anyway, so along comes Dark Souls, and again, like Demon's Souls, that took me forever to actually get around to finishing. Mostly because the fucking Capra Demon and Gaping Dragon, which, as I later found out that the Gaping Dragon is actually pretty easy if you fight it alone, and therefore have a better chance to memorize its patterns and how it reacts. So once I had done that, I didn't really have a whole lot of problems with Dark Souls after that. I mean, there was, of course, Ornstein and Snow, which I suppose I'm lucky I'm one of those people who play online, so I had the liberty to summon people to give me help. I did not finish the DLC for that game. That is one thing I was meaning to do, but Knight Artorias was definitely on the tough side, and I can actually kind of see why so many people will say that it's actually kind of hard to talk about something and concentrate on playing a game at the same time. So, I don't know, I suppose I'm not going to talk the entire time, because I'll have no idea what the hell to talk about, so... But yeah, so, let's see. Well, I guess I just have to go up here now. And, for those of you who have any suggestions or whatnot, I mean, yeah, feel free to post them and whatnot. Oh. Okay, well, let's get these guys. I will say that the generic hollows in this are definitely beefier looking than those zombie guys in the first one. Ugh. And is that a bandit smith he's holding? Ow. broken straight sword. I guess I can maybe get up. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so I will be able to take care of that archer up here then, I suppose. Oh, shit. 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 And that's what happens when you look away from the screen to look at something on your phone really quick. Well, I suppose that's my fault for not paying attention as well as I should have been. Well, at least I survived. Okay, so is that archer still up here? Yes, he is. Ow. I was never good at dodging incoming arrows on a narrow platform. In fact, actually the hardest part of the game in Dark Souls definitely would have been the Silver Knight archers when they're at that when you're having to run up. Oh, what? 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 Well, okay, so fall damage sucks. Well, here we go again. So I don't think I have to go up there. Alright. Oh, yeah, you're the one shooting at me. Okay, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Silver Knight archers. So, I died on them maybe... Oh, must have been 10 times? Oh, hey, there's something up there. But, yeah, I died on them probably 10 or so times, and I got some really good advice from some friends, and I employed it, and it worked to an extent, I should say. I mean, the one time I actually got it to work, and I had managed to kill both knights, I made the misfortune of queuing a roll, or whatever it is, or something. Anyways, I ended up rolling off the cliff, and I was quite unhappy, to say the least. After that, it was a series of more and more deaths, and more frustration, and then I thought about something, because when you're running up that ramp, I noticed that the arrows are a bit too fat to fit through the gaps sometimes, so I decided to use that to my advantage, and I killed them with poison arrows. Kind of a cheap trick, but, well, sometimes I honestly wonder if those tactics were, when they were designing the game, that they actually considered those tactics as a real solution to solving some of those problems. And oh yeah, there's a guy right here. I suppose, I mean, the more you probably talk while playing, the better you get at it. I mean, I've seen quite a few people play and talk at the same time. I mean, in fact, most of my YouTube activity is simply me watching other people play video games, so I don't have to. Let's see, oh, I actually think I noticed that when I was playing earlier, that you can quickly run up and down ladders. Oh, and for those of you wondering where Tales of Phantasia is, well, it's coming, it's still there, it's still going to happen. It's just that I am at a point in the game where Maxwell fucking sucks, and I need to do a little bit of grinding, I think, if I'm going to successfully beat him. Oh yeah, souls. Oh shit. No, oh shit, no. Well, that didn't kill me. Still wondering who that guy is, but I'll get my souls before I talk to him, just in case. But yeah, so Maxwell sucks, and I suppose it's about time I have to do a little bit of... I'm not going to do the grinding on screen, as you guys may have noticed that I have cut out that kind of stuff. I plan to do the same thing for this, if I ever do have to do grinding, which I probably won't have to. I didn't have to do that in Dark Souls much at ever, so... Well, actually I think I did have to grind a little bit. I've failed? Okay. Alright, now let's see what this guy wants. Can I not talk to you? I somehow get the feeling if I hit him, he's gonna kick my ass. You know what? I think I can do it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, who are you? Well, he's easier than that first Black Knight in Undeadburg, I will say that much. Oh, what? No. Well, he doesn't seem that... Oh! Okay, has hope. I didn't think it... Well, I was expecting that to hurt more than it did. I'll just say that much. Now, I'm aware of something called the Pursuer coming up somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but I know if... I know I apparently can kill him, or he runs away, or something, but he's... If he kills me, he doesn't show up again there, and I just fight him later. I don't know exactly how all that works. I am aware of the Covenant of the Sunlight. I'm actually going to try to join it. Oh, hey, sword. I don't know where it is, or when I'll get there, but when I do find it, I am going to join it. And let's see, this is 75. Oh, it's a slash and a thrust sword. And what is... This is magic defense. Okay, so it's a sword that gives me magic defense if I use it. What does the info say? A straight sword originating in... what is that, Heidi? A special alloy makes it very durable. The composition of the alloy of these swords remains a mystery, but in Drangleic, is that what they said? The attempt to imitate the results in similar... Okay, so... What present at? Ooh. Wait, what does it require then? Oh, it says down there. So I need more dexterity if I want to use that. And what is this lightning? Oh. Attribute bonus lightning. Influence, of faith on lightning attack. Okay, so... Huh, so... I guess it's this lightning dash. That'd be actually pretty neat. So I need more dexterity then if I want to use that. And I am actually honestly going to be a bit wonky with the controls because I have been playing Monster Hunter a lot lately, and my brain has just gotten so used to the controls for that that it has been occasionally screwing me over. Like, when I first did a playthrough, when I first went to Majula in my earlier playthrough to basically test to see how the game runs on my system what settings I can have it at, if I can actually properly even do a recording. I had killed that first troll in the beginning, and I had done some other stuff, and I was so used to the controls of Monster Hunter that I ended up falling off a cliff. Well, when I went to go back to get my corpse, I had got into my corpse, and where it says press A to lead you corpse, well, I hit A if it would have been on, say, my 3DS, which of course is dodge, and I went off the cliff. No, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm going for this. Now, can the... Okay, so the Estus Flask has only one use in Dark Souls 2, I guess. And, the down on the D-pad on this controller is wonky, as it's more likely to switch whatever's in my right and left hand, and the right button on the D-pad often simply doesn't want to work, so I definitely need to pick up a new controller sooner or later. Okay, what are you? No one hiding over... Well, I suppose I would have been stabbed if someone was hiding over there. Oh, you're fast. You are fast. But you go down like a punk. And I've got quite a bit of souls, and I don't like the fact that there's no nearby bonfire, I think. That is one thing I'm gonna miss about Dark Souls 1, is the ability to level up at any bonfire. Okay, I don't know what hit me, but it was probably a fire. Oh, there's someone with fire bombs up there. Okay, so I see the guy that I've gotta kill. And... oh, I'm down. Ow. Alright. Okay, so no one else up here? Oh, there is someone else up here. Oh, no, no, no. I really miss having a shield. Oh. Well then. A buckler is better than... What? Of course, 13 dexterity. Okay. Well, I can go... when I find a bonfire, I'll warp back and go buy a shield from that, one guy whose name I've already forgotten. And I guess every time I die as a hollow, my maximum hit points decrease, so I think I have to use a human effigy at some point here. I can see a few items